This is Roni, and welcome to my channel and Mixed Media Frenzy. Yeah, I'll leave the links below for the other gals that are going to be doing this sketch that you see on my iPad. Watch me, I touch it, and there it goes away. Yeah, it will be up in the right-hand corner in a minute, though. Not exactly sure when, but it will be there. It has some, looks like they stamped it with stitches. And I think my stamps are the same stamps. I do not know the name of them, though. I got them in a D-stash here on YouTube. And she had put them in a CD plastic container. I'll show it to you soon. I'm not sure when, but I'll show it to you. And she had them in there, so there was no name on them, so I don't know what the name is. But it's like, there it is, for greeting cards and stuff. And then it has these circles with stitches in it too. And oh, they're just so cute. They look like real stitches, and like they weren't very good with the sewing machine, just like I would probably look. But yeah, I've got the same ones, and instead of using them in the center, it shows them in the top and the bottom, and it also shows them in the center. I'm going to use a die in the center and use some of the Christmas paper so it'll kind of match with what I've already got behind the pictures. I use the platform for the big round circles, but I'm going to freehand stamp the rest of these, which I wasn't really worried about whether they stamped good or not, because most of it's going to be covered up. But it's on there, and they have like one of those background stamps with words on it, and I don't have one of them, so I thought I'd use my Christmas stamps. And that one up in the upper left-hand corner, I'm not going to cover it up at all. It says, "You had me at HoHoHo," and so I'm going to just use that as my title. I'm stamping, there's quite a few snowflakes in that stamp set that I'm using, and this is a Diamond Press, and I love their stamps, and they also have dies that go with it, so you can cut them out. And I love their dies too. And they're like, they call themselves one and done. If you don't get them ordered quick enough on HSN, you don't get them. And there's been a few I really wanted and couldn't get. Ones that like I can make cards for. Yeah, I really liked a couple of those. These were cute. They're Christmas, and they have candy canes. I'm kind of obsessed with that, trying to find something that's good. But these candy canes you have to stamp first, and it just cuts the outside. But I'd like to have one that cuts the cane and cuts the slots and everything, that does it all in one fell stroke. Well, two, actually. One for the white or one for the red stripe. I'm using my gelatos here, and I'm using the light blue and the green, and I didn't feel like I got much green over there at all, but it looked more green than it did blue, so I added a little more blue, and I didn't want to kind of dirty up the gelato, so I did it over in that little spot there and moved some over. But I finally get it pretty close to what I want, so I did want some green, and I did want some aqua, so I ended up with getting that and getting it on there. The pictures I've got, I think, are bigger than the ones up there in the sketch. Those look really small, and they're Polaroid looking ones, and I considered cutting frames for my pictures with the Polaroid looking. But then I thought they'll take up even more space, and they are honestly bigger looking than those there. And those are small pictures. They were 4x6, but I cut down quite a bit to get them here on the page. So of course I had to take pictures, and he wasn't very cooperative. It wasn't that he was being rude. He just didn't realize that I was taking his picture, and he kept moving. So I had the back of his head and him looking down at his Uno cards, and finally he looked up, and I actually got one with his Uno cards, and he actually posed for me. I was taking them all over the room, and so he just wasn't even paying attention to what I was doing. I should have said something before I even tried, though. I am putting the die cut on now, the one with the stars, and I'm cut that extra piece, so I am going to put it up there at the top. And then I'm pretty much done. Let's see what, I end up cutting some presents out after I put this thread on there. I forgot. Yeah, I'm putting thread on there. I've got it sitting right there. I won a whole bunch one time from Pick Your Plum and of stuff. It was $50 worth of stuff, and they included a lot of thread, so there's no reason for me not to put it on layouts because I have it. But I am going to fussy cut some of the presents out of that close to my heart paper. Oh, I forgot I'm doing this. I do have the punch that makes those round circles that's in the sketch with the hole in the center. I do have a punch like that. I accidentally bought it one time when I first started scrapbooking. I don't know what I thought it was, but it wasn't what I thought. I remember that much. And I very rarely used it. And so when I seen them on there, I thought, I've got a punch like that. I can use it. I think this might be the third time I've used it since I've started scrapbooking. And I've been scrapbooking a long time, but I never could find much use for it. I have used it on boy pages like a washer a couple of times with some gears, but that's it. Otherwise, I haven't used it. Oh, there's the presents. I did cut them out, and I am putting them on there. And then, when I go back to take the pictures, I had to let the Nouveau drops dry. And I'm putting Nouveau drops on there. When I went back to take the pictures, I added a few more presents on there. But that's it for this week's mixed media. And I will leave links below to all the other channels of the other girls. And looks like I'm doing another present right now. But I'm so out of frame. Yeah, you might as well just listen to me because it's not going to help to look till I get back in frame. But did I mention that I was the one that picked the sketch up for this week? Yay! Yeah, I seen it. Like I said, I seen that I had the stamps for the stitches and that round thing. I'm not even sure what to call it. I've called it my washer punch, but I have no clue if that's really what it is or not. And I'm putting the Nouveau drops on now. And they are Caribbean Ocean. I think that's it. I'm pretty sure that's what. I know Caribbean's in there somewhere. But here's my close-ups. And see, that's that round thing I'm talking about. Don't it look kind of like a washer? Like I said, I don't know what I thought I was getting when I got it, but because it's been a long time. And, I said maybe use it 3 times. Twice has been in the past year. I put it right there with all the others right next to where I'm at, and it's seeming to get to be used a little more than usual. Out of sight, out of mind. Yeah, so if you put your punches where you can see them, you'll probably use them. But thank y'all so very much for watching. I appreciate it. And I love the comments that you all leave. I want to thank you very much for leaving them. And I'm getting close to 1,000 subbies. We're going to have another giveaway. So, yeah, if you leave a comment below, I'll respond. If you liked the video and hit thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, I'd love to have you subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Have a happy, scrappy week. Bye.